Service, Electric, Cable TV, and Communications is proud to present live local high school football action in the comfort of your home. This public service is brought to you by the industry pioneer and local community leader providing the best in television, telephone, and internet services. Service, Electric, Cable TV, and Communications. Family owned and operated since 1948. We're your neighbors.
Now they go back out to the 50-yard area. So good evening and welcome into Spartan Stadium in Kingston for high school football here on Service Electric Channel 509 in high definition, Channel 9. As the Montgomery High School Red Raiders from the Northern Tier League come visiting the Holy Redeemer Royals. Holy Redeemer coming into this game at 0-7, coached by Tyson Kelly. Lost a close one last week on the road. They lost 13-0 at Montrose. That was about as competitive a result as the Royals have experienced thus far this year. Montgomery, as we said, plays over in the Northern Tier League. Comes in at 4-3. They are coming off of a 45-8 win over Northwest area. So the Rangers, a former Wyoming Valley Conference team, they have since moved out of conference, but kind of a familiar foe for some of the Wyoming Valley Conference opponents and people who follow the game locally here. And Montgomery handled them relatively well last week. Royals have struggled on offense this year. They have scored a total of 31 points through 7 games. Their opponents, meanwhile, have especially on the ground, and this is going to be a tough matchup for Holy Redeemer. They have been susceptible to teams that can run the ball. They've been teams that are willing to run the ball against them have had success. And Montgomery, who is going to have the football first, comes in here with a Coy Bryson, a senior at running back, who's got 920 yards and 10 touchdowns on the season on the ground. So one would surmise, one would guess that we will probably see a lot of number 5, Coy Bryson, early in this game from Montgomery.
Back deep for the Red Raiders. Number 2, Aiden Wilkes.
Red Raiders coached by Corey Tice. And we are teed up and ready to go here. Zach Schultz kicking off for Holy Redeemer. 2 returners back around the 15-yard line for Montgomery. Ball is fielded right around the 11. And run up just across the 30. So decent field position to start. That was Seth McClintock on the return for Montgomery. So Parker Persing, the junior quarterback for Montgomery, will lead the Red Raiders out to on their first offensive possession. Persing with 504 yards and 3 touchdowns through the air. So the Raiders prefer to run the football. And they prefer to put the ball in the hands of number 5, Coy Bryson, who is in the backfield right now as they get lined up. Lincoln Miller in the backfield as well, along with Trace Furman. Officials taking a minute or two to get this ball placed and get us set and get us underway here. I'm not sure exactly what the holdup was there. Somebody from one coaching staff or the other made their way across the field. And in any event, we are now ready to play some football. First down and 10 from the 30-yard line for the Raiders. And that ball was on the ground. Ball was carried, I think, by Wilt. Fumbled. Montgomery able to fall on it, so bit of an inauspicious start for the Raiders. Hayden Wilt maybe had an equipment issue. He checks out of the game real quick. Just underway here, second down and 6, 4-yard pickup on first down there. Bryson, one of 3 in the backfield behind the quarterback. This is Bryson with the carry, running to his left. Just lowers his shoulder, plows his way through traffic, and he's going to have himself a first down up around the 42-yard line.
Tackle made by Thomas Dugan. First down, Red Raiders.
So first and 10 for the Red Raiders up at the 42-yard line. Here's Bryson again. Good forward momentum, falls forward, finishes that run, gets up to the 48-yard line.
Tackle made by Lucas Schrader. Second and 4.
Second down and 4 now for the Red Raiders. Man in motion to the near side. Working out of the shotgun. Quick inside handoff to Coy Bryson. He shakes one tackler in the backfield, gets out across midfield, but it will bring up third down and about 1 to go.
Tackle made by Thomas Dugan. 3rd and 1.
So Bryson, at least in the early going here, not exactly picking up yards in huge chunks. The Redeemer defense able to stay away from the big play on the ground, but they've got 1 first down and short yardage here for another one. This will be a quarterback keeper. Only needed 1, got about 6. Parker Persing.
And a quarterback keeper. Good for Montgomery, first down. 1st and 10 Red Raiders.
So drive started back to 30. They are across midfield now into Holy Redeemer territory at the 43. 5 plays so far, all have been running plays. And that figures to be, like we said, what we're going to see from the Red Raiders most likely today. We'll see. At some point, they'll probably let their quarterback put the ball in the air. And here we go. He's going to throw here. And he's got a man open down the left side, and that's going to be complete at the 20-yard line and into the end zone for the touchdown. Hayden Wilt with the catch.
Number 7, Parker Persing. Pass complete to Hayden Wilt for Montgomery touchdown.
That was Persing working off a play action. Had himself some time in the pocket there, and he found Wilt back behind the defenders, behind the secondary. Put some air under that, let his receiver run up underneath that. So now Coy Bryson, their 920-yard running back, is also the kicker. Line drive extra point attempt is good, and it is 7-0 Montgomery with the lead with 8:50 to play here in the first quarter. You are watching high school football here on Service Electric Channel 9 and 509 in high def.
There are a lot of great lawyers across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. The question is, what sets O'Donnell Law Offices apart? And the answer is the folks in our office. We have the best investigators, we have the most talented staff. No one will match the energy and the resources that we put into a case for folks that have been injured. We will leave no stone unturned in assuring that our clients get proper and appropriate justice. Don't go it alone. Come to O'Donnell Law Offices. We can help you.
So 7-0 in favor of Montgomery early here. 8:50 to play in the first quarter. Touchdown catch by Wilt. Hayden Wilt, 43-yarder from Coy Bryson to get things started here for the Montgomery Red Raiders. And we had just said maybe they're going to let their quarterback put the ball in the air at some point. They did, and struck pay dirt. This kick is returned up near the 30-yard line.
Lucas Schrader on a return for the Royals.
That was
First and 10, Holy Redeemer from the 29-yard line.
Schrader on the return. So Thomas Dugan, senior quarterback for Holy Redeemer. Leads the Redeemer offense out for their first offensive series. Redeemer operating out of the shotgun. That's largely to keep the quarterback upright as long as possible. He throws that one into the middle of the field. It's going to be incomplete. Ball was intended for Josh Husky, sophomore.
Brady McDermott's pass.
Bring up 2nd down and 10.
Ball incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Royals.
So 2nd and 10 now. McDermott with 3 touchdown passes on the season. 2 of them have come to Mike Zaberski. The other one to Kyer McLean. This time they're going to run the ball right side or 2. Into a 3 wide receivers on the left. Graham complete. It's going to be a little bit short of a spot there. That was Anthony Falcon. Yard line, you're 0-7. The snap didn't go well. And in fact, it was fumbled and recovered. Cameron Woltz came out of the bottom of that pile with the football. But really it didn't matter because it would have been a turnover on downs anyway.
1st and 10 Montgomery.
So Montgomery will take over the football on the 38-yard line of Holy Redeemer. So 4 plays and a turnover on downs for the Royals to get things started here. Bryson in the backfield. Now he swings out. And they're going to throw downfield again. And once again, the receiver is behind the defender. And once again, he makes the catch and he's in the end zone. Hayden Wilt with his 2nd long touchdown catch. This one for 38 yards out.
Walker Persing's pass complete to Hayden Wilt for a Montgomery touchdown.
So there are 6 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And Hayden Wilt already has 81 yards and 2 touchdowns as a receiver. And this is Abe Childs in to try the extra point, and Childs hits the extra point.
Abe Childs, extra point is good.
So make it 14-0 in favor of Montgomery. Halfway through the first quarter, Red Raiders taking control early. You are watching high school football on Service Electric Channel 9 and on 509 in high definition.
Each year, loyal fans return to America's football fields to cheer on their favorite team. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. We're pleased to note that we also have a loyal following, customers who return year after year, because we never take customer loyalty for granted. We work hard every day to provide a comfortable hometown experience. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. At our store, you'll never feel like just another number. You'll feel like number one.
14-0 your score. The Montgomery Red Raiders. Hayden Wilt, who has couple of touchdowns already, will kick off. Gets that one over the shoulder of the returners. Remember, that's a live ball, so he had to go back and get that one. Coming across to the near hash mark. Brought down shy of the 20-yard line. Lucas Schrader with the return. So 1st and 10 for Holy Redeemer, back inside their own 20-yard line now. So we'll see if Dugan and company can make anything happen from this spot on the field. Quick throw over to the far side. That is incomplete, and if it was a lateral, it's a live ball, but I think it might have been, it's like it was a forward pass, not by much, by about a yard, maybe less. But that's instructive right there on if you're going to run that play, making sure that that ball goes forward. Had that been a lateral, even if Redeemer covers it, then they're losing 7, 8, 9 yards on that play. As it is, it just brings up 2nd down and 10. So 2nd down for Redeemer. Rolling to his right, looking for some place to throw. Not able to set his feet, but throwing on the run, and that ball is going to be juggled and then picked off right around midfield. Returns to the near hash, still looking downfield, down to the 30 on his feet, and finally brought down is Trace Furman. Furman with the interception, and with 6:27 to go and already a 4-0 lead. Montgomery will be set up. There is a flag on the play, so this might back up a little bit. Looks like maybe in the area of something where maybe there was an illegal block on the return. So the interception will likely stand, and it'll just back the offense up a little bit. That's exactly what's going to occur. So make it back at the 37-yard line. So Montgomery from the Holy Redeemer 37-yard line. Parker Persing already has 2 touchdown throws today, both to Hayden Wilt. One for 38 and one for 43, so both of them are right around 40-yard touchdown passes. This is going to be a toss to the far side. And it's going to be close to 1st down yardage for Austin Luckenbill.
Austin Luckenbill on the carry for Montgomery. 2nd and 2.
Inside the 30-yard line to the 29, but 6 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Luckenbill stays in the backfield for Montgomery. Gave it to the motion man instead, but this time really nothing doing. No place to go there. It was Furman. Back, and I think he was stopped. So you go for it here. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. He managed to half short.
Corey Bryson on the carry. Tackle made by Brendan McCarchick and Alex Snyder.
So that's going to be a 1st down for Holy Redeemer. Holy Redeemer takes over the ball on downs. Good defensive series for the Royals defense there. And they're going to take over on their own 29-yard line. And this is Brady McDermott in, by the way, at quarterback. I believe I misidentified the quarterback earlier in this game, and it's going to be right up the middle for Thomas Dugan. Dugan has spent some time at quarterback this year. Dugan and McDermott have both have split a little bit. They're both listed at quarterback on the roster. McDermott getting the start as the signal caller today. Dugan is in the backfield with him. He got the carry there. Picked up 8 yards on first down. Makes it 2nd down and 2. So yeah, Brady McDermott along with Thomas Dugan in the backfield. And it is McDermott swings one out to the other side and nearly had that picked off. Going for that quick swing pass. Brady O'Rourke read it, saw it, and just about had that ball in his hands with nothing but green in front of him. He would have had 6 points in a hurry.
3rd and 2 for the Royals.
Instead, what it brings up is 3rd down and 2. So 3rd down for the Royals here. They're up near the 40-yard line. They are in a spot where they went for it on 4th down earlier in the game. So unless they lose yardage here, they get back to the line of scrimmage or even come up short by a yard, they would most likely go for it. They're going to throw on 3rd and short and got back to the line of scrimmage but stopped right there. It's just a play where you hope the receiver can make one guy miss, and he just wasn't able to.
4th and 2 for the Royals.
So now it's going to bring up 4th down, and like we said, they went for it in a pretty similar spot here earlier in the game. Looks like McDermott has come over to the sidelines. But remember, Dugan splits time at quarterback here, so I don't know if Dugan is staying in at quarterback. Going to take the snap here. Looks like that's exactly what's going on. Thomas Dugan stays in at quarterback. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left. Dugan's going to keep this one himself, and he's going to be stopped. Might have picked up a half a yard to maybe the 43, but he needed the 44. And so each team has given it over on downs on successive possessions. So now the Montgomery offense will come back onto the field, and they will be at the 37-yard line of Holy Redeemer. Right around where they gave the ball up after their previous possession. So really it's almost as if you're just going back to that drive that you abandoned a little bit ago. Carried up the middle this time by Furman, and Furman is off to the races. One guy to beat at the 5-yard line, steps out of that tackle, and he's in for the touchdown. 37-yard touchdown run by Furman. Montgomery extends their lead. So this will be Abe Childs once again to come out for the extra point attempt from the hold of Ethan Tupper. That one floats a little bit, but it goes over the crossbar. And the score is 21-0 in favor of Montgomery. 2:35 still to go in the first quarter. Montgomery has put up 3 touchdowns. They lead 21-0. You are watching high school football on Service Electric Channel 9 and 509 in high definition.
Catch all your favorite local high school football action live exclusively on Service Electric Channels 9 and 509 in HD. Watch as the Hanover Area Hawkeyes, Holy Redeemer Royals, Wilkes-Barre Area Wolfpack, and Wyoming Valley West Spartans battle it out on the gridiron. Nobody covers the Wyoming Valley Conference better than Service Electric. View the current full schedule at sectv.com/WB Sports. From your local communications leader, Service Electric.
So this will be Abe Childs teeing it up for Montgomery. Low line drive kick. And just fallen on at the 24-yard line. He tried to get back up with that, but He was on a knee when he picked that football up. So that's where Redeemer will start.
Rudy Rodriguez on a return for Redeemer. 1st and 10 Royals.
So Redeemer from their own 24-yard line. Trailing now 21-0. Looking to try to get back into this football game. We went into this game kind of thinking we were going to see a lot of number 5, Coy Bryson from Montgomery. We really haven't seen him, but they have pretty much had their way on offense so far. Quick inside handoff. Play had the look of a fly sweep to Schrader.
Lucas Schrader on the carry for the Royals.
Winds up losing a yard. He came across the line of scrimmage in motion. Usually that kind of motion on the fly sweep, the quarterback will get that ball to the wide receiver with a head of steam. He's trying to get the edge. In this case, it would have been to the near side to the left. Instead, he stopped his momentum, tried to cut back upfield. Had no place to go, 2nd down and 11. Here's McDermott working out of the shotgun. Rolls to his right, throws, and that one's going to be complete. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage, might not have. This is Zaberski with the catch. Zaberski has 2 touchdown catches on the season. That leads the Royals in that category.
3rd and 10 for the Royals.
Gets another reception there, but doesn't add any real yards to his total. And it's 3rd and 10 for Redeemer. So let's see what the Royals have in the playbook for a 3rd and long. Dugan in the backfield with McDermott. McDermott throws to the near side, has that one complete up near the 30-yard line, well short of a 1st down though is Zaberski.
McDermott's pass complete to Mike Zaberski.
Got a few of those yards back. He got a good 5 yards on 3rd down though, but that's going to make it 4th down and 5.
For the Royals.
And that's too big of a nut to try to crack from this point of the field. So Zach Schultz will come on to punt. 2 returners deep for Montgomery, standing right around their own 40-yard line. Furman on the near side, Hayden Wilt on the far side. This will be in the direction of Furman, but he's going to let it go. And then it hit the heel of a blocker, and that's going to be covered by Holy Redeemer. Alertly jumping on that was Thomas Dugan.
1st and 10 Royals.
One of the Montgomery blockers, he was trying to move a Redeemer, one of the Redeemer covered men out of that play. The ball took a low line drive hop and just hit him from behind right in the heel. And as soon as it does that, that's a live football. So now Redeemer is in business. They are at the 35-yard line. Here's Dugan. No, excuse me, this isn't Dugan at the controls this time. I'm going to correct my correction of myself. That was Thomas Dugan at the controls. Kept it himself. Got a couple of yards down to the 35-yard line, and that is going to do it for quarter number 1. We've played a quarter. It is 21-0 in favor of Montgomery, but Holy Redeemer is maybe within striking distance. You're watching high school football on Service Electric Channel 9 and in high definition on 509.
Attention to small business owners. Are you looking to make your social media pop and let customers know that you are the local expert in your service or products? Hi, I'm Scott Cannon from Video Innovations. I've been producing high-quality, effective social media videos since, well, they were invented. Social media advertising on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram is taking the place of phone and print ads because they tell more of your story, and once they're up, you can leave them there without paying any fees. Call me for a free consultation and I can show you how social media videos can attract customers looking for answers to common buying questions and what services will work with your specific business and budget. I can even manage your social media accounts on a yearly basis so you don't have to. Go to videoinnovations.biz and look around. Then call me at 570-719-9986 to schedule a free consultation. Again, that's videoinnovations.biz.
So it'll be second down and 9 here for Holy Redeemer. They got the ball down inside, right at the 35-yard line of Montgomery. Came after the turnover on that punt. And just going back to that for a second, it's an unfortunate spot for Montgomery, because you teach guys on punt coverage, if you're not going to catch that ball, stay away from it, because you don't want the ball to inadvertently bounce off of you. So just stay away from it. And I feel like the blocker had no idea he was anywhere near that football. He probably felt like he was staying away from it and just didn't manage to successfully do that. Incomplete pass there on second down. And bring up third down and 9.
Third and 9 for the Royals.
So the Royals got themselves a little bit of a break here. Let's see if they are able to capitalize on it at all. Arroyo was the intended receiver on that last pass. Kevin Arroyo, he is a sophomore. Just underway in quarter number 2 here. 21-0 is your score. Montgomery with the lead over Holy Redeemer. McDermott back at the controls for Redeemer in the shotgun. McDermott takes the snap, has a little bit of time, pumps, and now he runs out of time, and he will be dragged down outside the 40-yard line. Cameron Waltz was there for Montgomery, as was Ethan Hooger. So with 11.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 2, that's going to force a punt. Zach Schultz will come on, handle the punting duties for Redeemer, because that makes it 4th and 15. 2 deep returners for Montgomery, Furman and Wilt. A little bit of a wonky snap. Some contact as that punt went away. I don't see a flag. Punt goes out of bounds.
Zach Schultz, punt goes out of bounds. Flag on the play.
In fact, there is a flag. Yeah, there is a flag. It's hard to see because it's a yellow flag on the gold helmet logo right there at midfield. There was an awful lot of contact with the punter. Now it's a matter of, is it roughing the kicker or running into the kicker? Because if it's a roughing, it's a 15-yarder, and it's a 15-yarder, it's a personal foul. He hit him pretty hard and didn't get any football.
1st and 10 Royals.
So that's going to give Holy Redeemer. It's the second big break that the Royals have had on this drive, if you count the previous punt as part of this same drive. They had a punt that was mishandled. They were able to recover it. And now they are forced to punt again, and they get a roughing call. It gives them another first down. So far, the most successful way that the Royals have been able to advance the ball is when they're punting, which is really an odd thing to say. 1st and 10 now from the 25-yard line. Quick throw to the far side. That one is going to be complete, and shaking a tackle down inside the 20.
Pass complete to Josh Grachowski.
Grachowski with the catch, the sophomore. Makes it 2nd and 2, a pickup of 8 yards on first down for Holy Redeemer. So Royals with a little something going on this drive. See if they can convert, get themselves another first down here. This is Dugan at quarterback now. No, excuse me, it's Dugan behind the quarterback. He gets the handoff, and he is likely going to have the first down. It'll depend on the spot. Actually, he did not get much. He didn't get a very favorable spot at all. I thought he had a little more forward progress than that. But what I think does not matter. It's the officials down on the field. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 1. With Dugan and McDermott both lined up in that backfield, and they both get time at quarterback, it is sometimes a challenge to see exactly who's playing quarterback. This time it appears to be McDermott. McDermott gives the ball off to Dugan. Dugan trying to turn those legs forward, and I'm not sure he made it back to the line of scrimmage. It's likely to bring up a 4th down.
Thomas Dugan on the carry. 4th and 2 for the Royals.
Once again, this is definitely going to be a go-for-it situation here for Holy Redeemer. Although, I think you're talking about a 35-yard field goal from here. Zach Schultz is probably capable of that. If you just wanted to get on the scoreboard if you're Redeemer. But they are going to keep the offense on the field. See if maybe they don't try something a little bit wider. Try to get out into space a little bit. And that's exactly what he's going to try to do, but he's caught from behind. That was Dugan. They tried to move him off the tackle to the right.
Tackled in the backfield by Max Furman.
But the play started so close to the line of scrimmage that the Montgomery linemen were able to react, and he really didn't have much space to work with. And eventually now the Royals just give this one over on downs. That sequence started all the way back at their own 24 for Holy Redeemer. They ran 3 plays, they punted. The punt was mishandled. They ran 3 more plays, punted again, got the roughing call, and now have given it over on downs. But they moved it from their own 24 all the way to the 20-yard line of Montgomery. And just pushing the pile ahead, the Montgomery offensive line.
Lincoln Miller on the carry.
Braden Winter, Ethan Hooger up there just moving bodies. And that's going to be a 1st down for Montgomery. 21-0 your score. Montgomery with the lead. They've got the football now at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Persing operating under center at quarterback. Hands this one off to the inside backer, and he's got a little bit of room. This is Lincoln Miller. He's across midfield down to about the 46.
Lincoln Miller on the carry.
So another big chunk yardage play for
Flag on the play.
the Red Raiders. There is a flag, and the officials are conferring about something here. We'll see if that one winds up coming back. Personal foul against Holy Redeemer. So that's going to add 15 yards to the end of that long run, and it's going to take the ball all the way down to the 31-yard line.
1st and 10 Montgomery from the 31-yard line.
So Montgomery started this drive back on their own 20, and in just a couple of plays, they are now down to the 31-yard line of Holy Redeemer. A couple of big runs aided by a penalty from the Royals. Persing operating out of the shotgun now, sends one man in motion. Tosses that one to the far side. Here comes Coy Bryson. And Bryson will have 1st down yardage inside the 20-yard line. So we came into the night thinking that we would see a lot of number 5. We saw a little bit of him in the first series. He was picking up yards in 7-8 yard chunks. And then Montgomery discovered that they could throw the ball with some success. And then they really haven't gotten back to Bryson in the running game much until now. Bryson is the deep back in this formation. And Bryson gets the carry straight up the middle through the tackles. And surges across the 10-yard line to the 8. And it's going to be first and goal now for Montgomery.
Cole Boynton on the carry.
So Holy Redeemer had a couple of breaks on a couple punts right in a row. They had the one that was mishandled, and then they got the roughing call. Able to get the ball deep into Montgomery territory off of those two breaks, but they weren't able to capitalize. And now, right away, coming the other direction, here's the Raiders. Bryson is the deep back. This one's going to be, that was an attempt to hand it off to the fullback, but that attempt didn't work. The exchange was fumbled.
Montgomery.
Persing just fell on that when he saw it hit the turf. The newly installed field turf here at Spartan Stadium.
For the Red Raiders.
Got a new surface over the summer here. Bryson, the deep back, on second down. This one goes to the fullback again, and down inside the 5-yard line.
Lincoln Miller on the carry.
Number 3, Lincoln Miller, getting the call there. And now it's going to be third down. He did not get inside the 5. They stopped him at the 6. So third down and 6. Seems likely that they would go for it on fourth down here, though, although it might give Childs an opportunity to kick a field goal. And now whistles, and we're going to have a timeout. Timeout called by Holy Redeemer. So the Royals call timeout. They trail 21-0. Montgomery is knocking at the door, and you are watching high school football on Service Electric Channel 9 and 509 in high definition.
There are a lot of great lawyers across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. The question is, what sets O'Donnell Law Offices apart? And the answer is the folks in our office. We have the best investigators, we have the most talented staff. No one will match the energy and the resources that we put into a case for folks that have been injured. We will leave no stone unturned in assuring that our clients get proper and appropriate justice. Don't go it alone. Come to O'Donnell Law Offices. We can help you.
Some other scores from around District 2 football today. Wilkes-Barre over Wyoming Valley West right here at Spartan Stadium early today, 35-0. Old Forge over Holy Cross, 49-16. Hanover area with a 56-44 shootout win over Columbia Montour Votech. That's your scores. From earlier today. And now here is Montgomery. Quick toss to Bryson over on the right. He cuts back inside, and he's got the touchdown from 6 yards out. Coy Bryson, 6-yard touchdown, and the lead is 27-0 now for Montgomery. Abe Childs back on to try the extra point. And Childs knocks that one through.
Abe Childs' extra point is good.
And your score is 28-0 in favor of Montgomery. 4:48 remaining in quarter number 2. This is high school football on Service Electric Channel 9 and high definition on Channel 509.
Each year, loyal fans return to America's football fields to cheer on their favorite team. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. We're pleased to note that we also have a loyal following, customers who return year after year, because we never take customer loyalty for granted. We work hard every day to provide a comfortable hometown experience. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. At our store, you'll never feel like just another number. You'll feel like number one.
28-0 your score. That was a 7-play drive. Covered 80 yards for Montgomery, capped on the 6-yard touchdown run by Coy Bryson. Makes the lead 28-0. Here is a bouncing kick fielded at about the 12-yard line, run up across the 25 to about the 26. Those are tough to field sometimes. Schrader with the return. So Redeemer will take over, trailing 28-0 now. And they've got 4:43 left in the half. They'd like to at least keep the ball out of the hands of the Montgomery offense. For as long as possible, maybe stay away from that 35-point deficit, which would trigger the running clock for the second half. At least stay away from that deficit here in the first half. McDermott, operating at quarterback from the shotgun, drops back to throw, lets one go to his left. Pass is complete. Gang tackled for no gain, though.
Complete to Mike Zaberski.
It was Zaberski with the catch. He has a couple catches today, but not a lot of yards to show for it. He's catching those little swing passes right around the line of scrimmage and being brought down quickly. No gain on that one, brings up second down and 10, a game that some people might be interested in. If you happen to be watching this one, Penn State trailing USC right now. About 5 minutes left to go in that one. The score is 30-23. Penn State trailing by a touchdown. About 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter there. Penn State does have the football. So here's McDermott. Rolling to his right, looking downfield. He's got a little bit of time this time. Now he's chased, and now he gets rid of it. And he's got that one complete at the 40-yard line. Big hit. But that's good for a first down. Ball was caught by Zaberski. Zaberski took a shot from Seth McClintock. Held on to the football, but that'll be a first down for the Royals. McDermott rolled to his right there, and he had some time once he rolled out of the pocket. That bought him a little bit of space, a little bit of time. It eventually ran out, and he was under pressure at the end there, but he kept his eyes downfield, found his receiver. So it's a first down for Holy Redeemer. So McDermott out of the shotgun again. This time just a quick drop back and throw, and that ball is tipped straight up in the air. Kind of hung up there for a moment or two. Looked dangerous. It was intended for Arroyo.
Intended for Kevin Arroyo. Second and 10, Holy Redeemer.
So the line of scrimmage stays at the 37-yard line. That'll bring up second down and 10 now. 3:08 remaining here in the first half. Royals trying to put together a drive, trying to keep the ball out of the hands of the Montgomery offense. McDermott from the gun, drops back, under pressure, lets one go long in the direction of Zaberski, but ball is out of bounds, and there are flags. Hayden Wilt was back there in coverage, maybe got a little bit too handsy. Cameron Woltz was in the area, but that flag was on Wilt. So it's high school football. It's not a spot of the foul penalty. It'll be 15 yards, but that'll be an easy first down for Wyoming Valley West, or excuse me, for Holy Redeemer. Moves the ball into Montgomery territory at the 48-yard line. Keeps the ball in Redeemer's hands for the moment. And keeps this drive alive. McDermott once again from the shotgun. Rolls to his left this time on the run, trying to stop and find somebody to throw. Now he's just going to pull that one down, and man, did he take a shot. And there's going to be a flag at the end of this play. And he's not getting right back up. They are calling for medical assistance for Brady McDermott. He rolled around to his left, turned that ball upfield, and he took what may have been a helmet-to-helmet shot just at full speed from the defender. So a flag came out, so eventually when they are able to ascertain McDermott's health, we're going to let them take a look at Brady McDermott out there on the field, and we're going to take a quick break. 28-0 is your score. Montgomery with the lead. Holy Redeemer with the football. You're watching high school football on Service Electric Channel 9 and on High Definition Channel 509.
Hey, business owners, how would you like to have your own social media talk show? That's right. Video Innovations will come to your business and produce a talk show about your services and products. You provide the talent and we'll provide the production. It's cheaper than an infomercial and takes less of your valuable time up. You'll end up getting a branded talk show that establishes you as the local expert in your field. And you can upload it to all your social media accounts so people looking for your services can be comfortable calling you for their needs. If you need help with your social media, we can do that too. Social media talk shows are great for lawyers, accountants, and just about every service profession. Video Innovations has been producing programs and TV commercials for regional television for 30 years. Let us help you with this great new marketing tool that makes you look like the pro you are. Visit our website at videoinnovations.biz and call us at 570-719-9986. That's 570-719-9986 to get started today.
So the good news is Brady McDermott is on his feet and walking back to the sidelines a little bit gingerly, but he doesn't appear to be too wobbly either. But he is definitely going to be, they're going to take a close look at him. I would be somewhat surprised if you saw him the rest of the evening. He will be evaluated. Got his helmet off once he made it to the sideline. They're going to take him over to a bench on the near side. That might be all we see of Brady McDermott today. So Thomas Dugan does have some time in at quarterback. So he'll take over and take the snaps. Here's Dugan, and he hands this one off. And dragged down and flung to the ground.
Will be Rodriguez on the carry.
Was Rodriguez.
2nd and 12 for the Royals.
So Redeemer got the 15-yard penalty for the hit on McDermott. That moved the ball down to the 30-yard line. For 1st and 10. Lost a couple yards on 1st down, make it 2nd down and 12 now. This drive started back at Holy Redeemer's own 26, so they've moved the football. Here is Dugan, and Dugan's going to let one go down the right-hand side, and he's going to have it picked off at the 10-yard line. Intercepted.
Dugan's pass intended for Mike Zaberski.
Ball was intended for Zaberski, but Kyer McLean just out-jumped him for it. Ball kind of hung up there. It was a little bit of a jump ball, and McLean said, yeah, I'll take that. Or excuse me, not McLean. I'm on the wrong team there. Hayden Wilt. Hayden Wilt, the receiver / defensive back for Montgomery.
Thomas Dugan's pass was incomplete. 4th and 12 for the Royals.
So I am behind the play here. I had thought that was an interception, that they were swapping out the offensive and defensive units there. And by the time I realized I was mistaken, Holy Redeemer had already run a play. And now it's 4th down. So now 4th down and 12, Redeemer's going to run another play. This is Thomas Dugan still in at quarterback. And that play is with a lot of movement along the line. Dugan does some pointing. They're going to say that Montgomery first. We'll see if they were drawn.
That ball, false start against the Royals.
So it'll be a false start call
4th
against
and 17.
Holy Redeemer. It's going to back them up to a 4th and 12. We'll see if they, I mean, they're back near the 40-yard line now. Do you start thinking about maybe we punt this ball on 4th and 17? No sense shortening the field for this Montgomery offense if you don't have to. So what I had thought was the Wilt interception was ruled an incomplete pass. He did not complete the action of catching that. Here is Dugan. Dugan is under some pressure, rolls to his left, sets, fires, throws way downfield. Here's another jump ball, and that one is just batted to the ground. Ball was intended for Schrader.
Turnover on downs. 1st and 10 Montgomery.
And really, the smart play by the defender didn't really make any effort to intercept that ball, because if you catch that ball and you're tackled back at the 15, 20-yard line, you've just given up a bunch of field position. You just swat that ball to the ground, as they did, and now your offense takes over on downs at the 37-yard line. So 28-0 is your score. A minute and a half left. And Montgomery from their own 35. And they definitely have time to put more points on the board. They've been able to strike quickly. This is the time it's going to be the quarterback just pulling this one down, keeping it himself. Finally, he steps out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Parker Persing looked downfield, was under a little bit of pressure.
One out of bounds by Alex Snyder.
Got as many yards as he could have out of that. At some point, I thought he might have been wise to step out of bounds before he did, because if his forward progress gets stopped before he gets out of bounds, they can keep that clock moving. Now, the Raiders do have all of their timeouts remaining. So they are near midfield, 2nd down and 1. He got 9 yards on that run. 2nd down and 1. And here is Persing from the shotgun. Quick shot over to the near side. That's Hayden Wilt. Wilt makes a couple of guys miss and gets a 1st down to about the 46-yard line. And Wilt is going to be a little slow to get to his feet. He's got a couple of teammates helping him up, but they were going to help him along a little bit. He pushed them off, but Wilt is hobbling towards the sidelines, and there's a timeout on the field. So with the timeout, with a minute and 10 left to go, we will step aside real quick. You are watching high school football on Service Electric Channel 9 and High Definition Channel 509.
Catch all your favorite local high school football action live exclusively on Service Electric Channels 9 and 509 in HD. Watch as the Hanover Area Hawkeyes, Holy Redeemer Royals, Wilkes-Barre Area Wolfpack, and Wyoming Valley West Spartans battle it out on the gridiron. Nobody covers the Wyoming Valley Conference better than Service Electric. View the current full schedule at sectv.com/WB Sports. From your local communications leader, Service Electric.
So it'll be 1st and 10 now for Montgomery from the Holy Redeemer 46-yard line. The Red Raiders lead 28-0. This drive started back on their own 35-yard line. They are into Redeemer territory in just a couple of plays. They get a little bit over a minute and all 3 of their timeouts left.
Proceeds go to the girls' cheerleaders. Proceeds go to the football, sorry.
So Persing, operating under center now, sends a man in motion. That's Furman the other direction. Hands this one off and into open field down to the 30-yard line at the 20. One-man beat and into the end zone for the touchdown. That is Coy Bryson.
Montgomery touchdown.
Coy Bryson with the 46-yard touchdown run. And the extra point is a big attempt here by Abe Childs, because that will trip us over into a 35-point deficit for Holy Redeemer, and would trigger that that running mercy rule clock, and that just makes it over the crossbar. 35-0 is your score.
With 59 seconds remaining.
Montgomery with the big lead.
35,
Still about 1 minute left to go in quarter number 2. You're watching high school football on Service Select Channel 9 and in high definition on Channel 509.
Video Innovations is your Northeast Pennsylvania ad agency and production house for television commercials and placement. In addition, we provide production for corporate and industrial videos, social media and websites, political media, virtual reality tours for real estate and businesses, projector, screen and sound system rentals, and live streaming of conferences and events. Call now or visit our website. At Video Innovations, our business is your business.
35-0 in favor of the visiting Montgomery Red Raiders. Here is the kickoff from Abe Childs. Another bouncing, bounding kick, scooped up just inside the 20-yard line. Looking for some place to go. Can't really find any place, and then planted was Lucas Schrader.
Lucas Schrader over account for Holy Redeemer.
So Holy Redeemer with a little less than a minute to go will take over
1st and 10 Royal.
at their own 25-yard line. 75 yards away from the opposite end zone. They have moved the ball into Montgomery territory a couple of times today. They've been helped in doing so by penalties and some other things. And this will be Thomas Dugan staying out there at quarterback. Brady McDermott, remember, took a shot in the second quarter. This ball is going to be complete up around the 36-yard line. It's going to be close to a first down. Might be a first down. Well, caught by Grahusky.
First down.
That is a first down for Holy Redeemer, but the clock ticks on. Under 35 seconds now to go here in the first half. Redeemer getting out to the line of scrimmage. They do have a couple of timeouts. So if you see them get another first down, you might see them use a timeout, maybe where they can take a shot. This one is thrown downfield and tipped and caught. And that is caught. Mike Zaburski somehow came up with that one. The defender tipped it up in the air. Ball was batted around. Zaburski kept his eye on it. Managed to get up underneath it, make the catch. I believe it was Seth McClintock that was first got his hand on that football. So now Holy Redeemer will go ahead and take a timeout. They are in a position where they can maybe make something happen with the Hail Mary right here before halftime. You're watching high school football on Service Electric Channel 9 and in high def on 509.
Here, we connect things that matter most. Our businesses, schools, healthcare, events, and of course the people in our communities who make it strong. Connect to the most advanced fiber network, Pentella Data.
That catch by Zaburski to set the Redeemer Royals up here at the 40-yard line. Really, that play, that's what you hope to happen when you throw a ball into the end zone on a Hail Mary. You get that tip drill, you get a ball tipped in the air, and you're just hoping one of your receivers can, maintain their concentration and get their hands up underneath that ball somehow. It's exactly what happened by Zaburski. So with 16 seconds left, here's Dugan. Throws one down the right side. It's a little wobbly, but it's going to be caught inside the 20-yard line and out of bounds. Ball was caught by Grahusky.
Good for a Royal first down.
So Dugan is just airing him out here, And right now his receivers are making plays. All the way down to the 15. Zaburski with a big catch on a tip ball. Grahowski with a contested catch there. They actually spotted that at the 16, not the 15. And with 8 seconds left, the Royals will get at least one, possibly 2 shots at this. The only way you get 2 shots is if you throw a quick one into the end zone and it's incomplete. If you use any time at all, you're probably going to run the clock out. And if you complete something in the middle of the field and don't get it into the end zone, that would also run out the clock. Here's Dugan, back to about his own 25, looks, throws, and that ball is going to be incomplete. And a couple of seconds tick. The clock was a little bit late getting started there, but then a couple of seconds did tick off after the play. But there's the end result is that the play took a couple of seconds, and a couple of seconds actually did come off the clock. So the Royals will have the opportunity for one more play. So Dugan, they're actually going to kick a field goal here. They're going to try to get on the board. Zach Schultz lines up from the 22-yard line, so this will be a 32-yard try for Schultz out of the hold of Dugan. There's the snap and the hold, and the kick is blocked. Kick is blocked. And that will do it for the first half. So the Royals drove. They got the ball deep. They went for the field goal on 4th down. The attempt was blocked, and it is 35-0 at halftime. Montgomery with the lead. We will rejoin you in a little bit for the second half. You are watching high school football here on Service Electric, Channel 9, and in high definition on Channel 509.
There are a lot of great lawyers across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. The question is, what sets O'Donnell Law Offices apart? And the answer is the folks in our office. We have the best investigators. We have the most talented staff. No one will match the energy and the resources that we put into a case for folks that have been injured. We will leave no stone unturned in assuring that our clients get proper and appropriate justice. Don't go it alone. Come to O'Donnell Law Offices. We can help you.
Each year, loyal fans return to America's football fields to cheer on their favorite team. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. We're pleased to note that we also have a loyal following, customers who return year after year, because we never take customer loyalty for granted. We work hard every day to provide a comfortable hometown experience. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. At our store, you'll never feel like just another number. You'll feel like number one.
Catch all your favorite local high school football action live exclusively on Service Electric Channels 9 and 509 in HD. Watch as the Hanover Area Hawkeyes, Holy Redeemer Royals, Wilkes-Barre Area Wolfpack, and Wyoming Valley West Spartans battle it out on the gridiron. Nobody covers the Wyoming Valley Conference better than Service Electric. View the current full schedule at sectv.com/WB Sports. From your local communications leader, Service Electric.
Here, we connect things that matter most. Our businesses, schools, healthcare, events, and of course, the people in our communities who make it strong. Connect to the most advanced fiber network, Penn Teledata.
Video Innovations is your Northeast Pennsylvania ad agency and production house for television commercials and placement. In addition, we provide production for corporate and industrial videos, social media and websites, political media, virtual reality tours for real estate and businesses, projector, screen and sound system rentals, and live streaming of conferences and events. Call now or visit our website. At Video Innovations, our business is your business.
Get the most bang for your buck. You wanted to save money by cutting the cord, but you still wanted to watch your favorite shows and sports, so you added on, and on, and on. And well, Now those add-ons are bills, and those bucks are adding up. Well, cut those bills and save with Service Electric. Service Electric offers hundreds of channels, video on demand, local programming, and choose the internet speed you need. With Service Electric.
Is this you? Or this? Or this? Then this is you. And this. And this. Cleaning up litter costs the government $11.5 billion a year. And you're a taxpayer. Do the math. You really need to be a better you. For more information, go to pickupnepa.com.
There are lots of sources for video entertainment these days, but the only place to see local Wilkes-Barre programming is on Service Electric Cable TV. Enjoy a variety of live high school sports and see all the local parades right from your own living room. Keep up with what's happening at the Luzerne County Council meetings and enjoy annual events like Riverfest and Giants to Spare Hill Climb. Service Electric is your only source for local programming. Don't be home without it.
Chris and I talk about anything from music to school to sports.
Sometimes when I have trouble at school, I like talking to him.
Some of the things I like to make together are spaghetti, pizza, and brownies.
I'm the better cook, but she's the better eater.
These children are the future of our community. They have potential. To defend that potential and to become a big brother or big sister with the Big Brothers Big Sisters program, call 1-800-955-4376 or visit bbbsnepa.org.
Is this you? Or this? Or this? Then this is you. And this. And this. Cleaning up litter costs the government $11.5 billion a year. And you're a taxpayer. Do the math. You really need to be a better you. For more information, go to pickupnepa.com.
We live life in the cloud. It's how we work, how we learn, how we laugh. It connects us to the ones we love, near and far. We at Service Electric have been working hard to upgrade our system, a local company providing you the fastest, most reliable internet. No contracts, no bandwidth limits. You choose the speed you need, and Service Electric will take you as fast as you want to go.
Is this you? Or this? Or this? Then this is you. And this. And this. Guys, cleaning up litter costs the government $11.5 billion a year. And you're a taxpayer. This is costing you money. Do the math. Most realtors think that litter reduces property values by about 9%, and litter impacts a decision to locate to a community. Your cigarette butts contain arsenic, cadmium, lead, and other chemicals that leach into our waters and kills fish. Think that cigarette's too small to matter? Cigarette butts and wrappers make up 38% of all our country's litter. Right now, there is a garbage patch floating in the Pacific Ocean twice the size of Texas from all the litter we don't dispose of properly. Plastic microfibers have been found in sea creatures living in the deepest depths of our oceans. You really need to be a better you. It's not someone else's responsibility. It's yours. It's ours. Own it. For more information, go to pickupnepa.com.
Hey business owners, how would you like to have your own social media talk show? That's right. Video Innovations will come to your business and produce a talk show about your services and products. You provide the talent and we'll provide the production. It's cheaper than an infomercial and takes less of your valuable time up. You'll end up getting a branded talk show that establishes you as the local expert in your field. And you can upload it to all your social media accounts, so people looking for your services can be comfortable calling you for their needs. If you need help with your social media, we can do that too. Social media talk shows are great for lawyers, accountants, and just about every service profession. Video Innovations has been producing programs and TV commercials for regional television for 30 years. Let us help you with this great new marketing tool that makes you look like the pro you are. Visit our website at videoinnovations.biz and call us at 570-719-9986. That's 570-719-9986 to get started today.
Attention to small business owners. Are you looking to make your social media pop and let customers know that you are the local expert in your service or products? Hi, I'm Scott Cannon from Video Innovations. I've been producing high-quality, effective social media videos since, well, they were invented. Social media advertising on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram is taking the place of phone and print ads because they tell more of your story, and once they're up, you can leave them there without paying any fees. Call me for a free consultation and I can show you how social media videos can attract customers looking for answers to common buying questions and what services will work with your specific business and budget. I can even manage your social media accounts on a yearly basis so you don't have to. Go to videoinnovations.biz and look around. Then call me at 570-719-9986 to schedule a free consultation. Again, that's videoinnovations.biz.
Carey's Avenue Barber Shop, located in South Wilkes-Barre, is an old world style barber shop, and it was designed to look like it's been here well over 100 years. And I offer an excellent haircut at a very reasonable price. The barber shop has a very casual atmosphere that customers can relax in while they're waiting for their haircut. There's pool table, air hockey and foosball for customers to play. Also, there's coffee and drinks free of charge, and there's always an old television show or movie on the TV for customers to enjoy. The services I offer are typical gentleman's haircuts, including a taper cut, buzz cut. I also do specialty cuts such as fades. I also offer beard trim and face shaving services, and every haircut ends with a neck shave. When a child receives his first haircut, we offer a first haircut certificate that can be used to remember the accomplishment. Every Christmas, I run a Christmas story nonstop in the barber shop, and I run a contest where customers guess how many times during the Christmas season I run the movie. Customers donate $1 for every guess they wish to put in, and then they can win a prize. And all the money that is collected is donated to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And I do it every year to honor a gentleman that I used to work with who loved A Christmas Story. The best way to book an appointment for the barbershop is to go to my website at carriesbarbershop.com and click on the Book Now link. However, customers may also call the shop 570-822-1450 to make an appointment.
There are a lot of great lawyers across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. The question is, what sets O'Donnell Law Offices apart? And the answer is the folks in our office. We have the best investigators, we have the most talented staff. No one will match the energy and the resources that we put into a case for folks that have been injured. We will leave no stone unturned in assuring that our clients get proper and appropriate justice. Don't go it alone. Come to O'Donnell Law Offices. We can help you.
Each year, loyal fans return to America's football fields to cheer on their favorite team. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. We're pleased to note that we also have a loyal following, customers who return year after year, because we never take customer loyalty for granted. We work hard every day to provide a comfortable hometown experience. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. At our store, you'll never feel like just another number. You'll feel like number one.
Catch all your favorite local high school football action live exclusively on Service Electric Channels 9 and 509 in HD. Watch as the Hanover area Hawkeyes, Holy Redeemer Royals, Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack, and Wyoming Valley West Spartans battle it out on the gridiron. Nobody covers the Wyoming Valley Conference better than Service Electric. View the current full schedule at sectv.com/WB Sports. From your local communications leader, Service Electric.
Here, we connect things that matter most. Our businesses, schools, healthcare, events, and of course, the people in our communities who make it strong. Connect to the most advanced fiber network, Penn Teledata.
Video Innovations is your Northeast Pennsylvania ad agency and production house for television commercials and placement. In addition, we provide production for corporate and industrial videos, social media and websites, political media, virtual reality tours for real estate and businesses, projector, screen and sound system rentals, and live streaming of conferences and events. Call now or visit our website. At Video Innovations, our business is your business.
Get the most bang for your buck. You wanted to save money by cutting the cord, but you still wanted to watch your favorite shows and sports, so you added on and on and on. And well, now those add-ons are bills, and those bucks are adding up. Well, cut those bills and save with Service Electric. Service Electric offers hundreds of channels, video on demand, local programming, and choose the internet speed you need. With Service Electric.
Is this you? Or this? Or this? Then this is you. And this. And this. Cleaning up litter costs the government $11.5 billion a year. And you're a taxpayer. Do the math. You really need to be a better you. For more information, go to pickupnepa.com.
There are lots of sources for video entertainment these days, but the only place to see local Wilkes-Barre programming is on Service Electric Cable TV. Enjoy a variety of live high school sports and see all the local parades right from your own living room. Keep up with what's happening at the Luzerne County Council meetings and enjoy annual events like Riverfest and Giants to Spare Hill Climb. Service Electric is your only source for local programming. Don't be home without it.
Kristen and I talk about anything from music to school to sports.
Sometimes when I have trouble at school, I like talking to him.
Some things I like to make together are spaghetti, pizza, and brownies.
I'm the better cook, but she's the better eater.
These children are the future of our community. They have potential. To defend that potential and to become a big brother or big sister with the Big Brothers Big Sisters program, call 1-800-955-4376 or visit bbbsnepa.org.
Is this you? Or this? Or this? Then this is you. And this. And this. Cleaning up litter costs the government $11.5 billion a year. And you're a taxpayer. Do the math. You really need to be a better you. For more information, go to pickupnepa.com.
We live life in the cloud. It's how we work, how we learn, how we laugh. It connects us to the ones we love, near and far. We at Service Electric have been working hard to upgrade our system, a local company providing you the fastest, most reliable internet. No contracts, no bandwidth limits. You choose the speed you need, and Service Electric will take you as fast as you want to go.
Is this you? Or this? Or this? Then this is you. And this. And this. Guys, cleaning up litter costs the government $11.5 billion a year. And you're a taxpayer. This is costing you money. Do the math. Most realtors think that litter reduces property values by about 9%, and litter impacts a decision to locate to a community. Your cigarette butts contain arsenic, cadmium, lead, and other chemicals that leach into our waters and kills fish. Think that cigarette's too small to matter? Cigarette butts and wrappers make up 38% of all our country's litter. Right now, there is a garbage patch floating in the Pacific Ocean twice the size of Texas from all the litter we don't dispose of properly. Plastic microfibers have been found in sea creatures living in the deepest depths of our oceans. You really need to be a better you. It's not someone else's responsibility. It's yours. It's ours. Own it. For more information, go to pickupnipa.com.
Hey, business owners, how would you like to have your...
Back for quarter number 3 here at Spartan Stadium in Kingston. Holy Redeemer hosting the Montgomery High School Red Raiders, and Montgomery with the big halftime lead, 34-0. Redeemer will get the ball first to start the second half, and it looks like they will get the ball up around the 36-yard line. Trailing 35-0, and they will be working with a backup quarterback. At least we assume. We haven't seen anybody go out there yet, but looks like Thomas Dugan will most likely be at the controls for Redeemer for the balance of this one. Brady McDermott took a shot along the far sideline in that second quarter. Got flushed out of the pocket, was running to his left, went to turn that ball upfield, and man, he got popped. Was eventually helped off the field, but yeah, it does look as though Thomas Dugan will be handling things at the quarterback position for the remainder of this one. Here's Dugan on first down, throws to his left, has that one complete. Trying to scramble forward for a couple of yards, but brought down was Grahusky.
Second and 8.
Might have picked up a yard or two. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line. Knows that the football is right on the 37, so we'll call it a 2-yard pickup, make it second down and 8. Dugan operating out of the shotgun for Redeemer. Drops back, has a little bit of time, throws to the near side this time. That one looked like it was going to be intercepted. McClintock looked like he had that one right in the 6, right in that little circle that the 6 makes in his uniform, but he wasn't able to bring it in. So it's going to bring up third down and 8. So Dugan fortunate enough to get that throw back. You always hear him talk about quarterback will make a throw, and boy, he'd like to get that one back. Well, in this case, he does get that one back. Here's Dugan rolling out to his right. He's in trouble, and he's going to be brought down from behind and sacked. Ethan Tupper
sacked in the backfield.
Dragged him down from behind. That'll be a loss on third down, make it fourth down and 16. And that will bring Zach Schultz out to punt. So Redeemer runs 3 plays. They lose a total of about 6 yards, and Schultz will come on to punt. McClintock back to receive this on the near side. Over on the far hash is where this one is heading towards. Actually, it's not even going to make it to the hash mark. It's going to dribble out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. About a 19-yard punt, I believe, so not Not what Schultz was looking to do with that. And Montgomery is going to take over in Redeemer territory at the 46. So at least for the beginning of the third quarter here, we'll probably see the familiar names that we've seen so far tonight for Montgomery, and then at some point you'll start seeing some unfamiliar names and faces and numbers and digging into the roster a little bit. So here is Persing from the shotgun. Throws one, just lofts one to the near side. It's McClintock on the little floater there. No, excuse me, that was Coy Bryson, and he's got room. He's got space to operate in. He's going to be inside the 20-yard line, down inside the 15 to about the 13. Just a little floater to Bryson on the near side. He had some open space in front of him, and he had some guys that made some blocks.
And 10 Montgomery.
Cut that back up towards the middle of the field. And then just became really difficult to get a hold of for the Redeemer offense, or the Redeemer defense. So now Persing has Bryson in the backfield with him. Persing drops this one off to Bryson, and Bryson maybe looked upfield before he had that one all the way into his hands, and it falls incomplete.
Second and 10 for Montgomery.
So the dropped pass by Bryson does not stop the clock because of the 35-0 score. So the clock continues to roll, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 now for Montgomery. Lincoln Miller checks in for Montgomery. Quick pass over to the right. Caught and down inside the 10-yard line to about the 5, and that time it was Seth McClintock.
Parker Persing, pass complete to Briar Persing.
So that'll be down to about the 7-yard line.
Third and 4 for the Red Raiders.
Bring up a 3rd down now. Raiders almost certainly in 4-down territory. Although, like I said, unless at some point they may decide to try to give their kicker an opportunity to kick a field goal. Bryson is the deep back here, but the carry is to the fullback.
Lincoln Miller.
No signal from an official except for a flag that went way up into the air. Ball was carried by number 3, Miller. He got down near the goal line. There was never a signal for a touchdown. It looked like possibly he could have gotten across. He did not. And then a flag went up from the official behind the play, standing deep in the end zone. So we'll look for an indication as to what the actual penalty is here. Here comes the okay, so what we are learning up here is that while we certainly didn't see a signal on the field a live signal on the field, they are saying that was a touchdown. And now this will be an extra point try by Childs. And Childs is a little short with this one.
Extra points, no good.
So it was a touchdown run, I believe, by Miller. And the score is 41-0 now in favor of Montgomery. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. You're watching high school football on Service Electric Channel 9 and in high def on 509.
There are a lot of great lawyers across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. The question is, what sets O'Donnell Law Offices apart? And the answer is the folks in our office. We have the best investigators, we have the most talented staff. No one will match the energy and the resources that we put into a case for folks that have been injured. We will leave no stone unturned in assuring that our clients get proper and appropriate justice. Don't go it alone. Come to O'Donnell Law Offices. We can help you.
So the 46-yard touchdown drive for Montgomery. PAT is no good. 41-0 is your score. And here is another bouncing kick. It's going to be dribbled along the 43-yard line. And well, an attempt at a return, and no real yards there. Schrader decided maybe I'll try to get a couple yards out of this, and
First and 10, Holy Redeemer.
took a pretty good pop and got maybe a yard and a half for his effort. So this will be Redeemer from their own 45-yard line now. 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Quarters are moving, or time is moving relatively quickly now. Thomas Dugan in at quarterback for Redeemer. Operating out of the shotgun. Dugan has a little bit of time, throws to his left, has that one complete right around midfield. So a completion on first down to Grahusky for Holy Redeemer.
2nd and 4 for the Royals.
Picked up 6 yards into Montgomery territory. Dugan comes all the way to the sideline for instructions. And then runs back out to the huddle. Quick calls a play, and Quick gets the team to the line of scrimmage. He's got about 7 seconds on the play clock now. Gets it snapped with about 3 to go. Here's Dugan rolling to his right, throws one downfield, launched that one. If that was intended for Zaberski, it was long. If it was intended for Arroyo, it was short.
3rd and 4 for the Royals.
So I'm not really sure who was right. It was dead in between those two receivers. Making that throw while rolling on the run, and it's tough. It's not an easy thing to be accurate with that with the football when you're on the run like that. So 3rd down and 4 from the 49-yard line of Montgomery for the Royals here. Here's Dugan from the shotgun. Drops all the way back to about his own 40. Rolls right. Launches one downfield, and that ball is going to be incomplete. Looked like they had a pretty good shot at it there for a moment. Ball was intended for Arroyo, and he had position on the defender. And he got position, and he got a pretty good jump on it. Just wasn't able to so it's going to bring up 4th down and 4 now at the 49-yard line. So the Royals will go ahead and go for this. There's, at this point, I guess, little to be gained by punting the ball. So here is Dugan. Rolls to his right. He's looking downfield, and again, he launches one. This is another jump ball, and knocked it down. There were 2 Royals receivers in the area.
1st and 10, Montgomery.
Zaberski was in the area. But it's going to be incomplete, and it's going to go over on downs. So now Montgomery already leading 41-0. Will get the football on their own 48. And they will have an opportunity here to add to their lead. Actually, that ball's on the 49-yard line. So 51 yards away from the end zone. Here's Persing operating out of the shotgun. Persing's looking to throw, and he's going to have that one complete over on the right side. First down yardage. Lincoln Miller with the catch.
Parker Persing
Gets down right around the 35-yard line, so a pickup of 16 yards on first down. Looks like we'll have about one more play to run here in the third quarter. Quick moving third quarter here. Persing operating out of the shotgun again. Drops back, quick throw to the near side this time, has that one complete to Furman. Furman's got some space down the left side. He's going to be inside the 20, banged out of bounds around the 15. So the out-of-bounds play would have stopped the clock under normal circumstances. It will not right now, and that is going to be the last play of quarter number 3. So on to the fourth quarter we go. 41-0 in favor of Montgomery, and they are driving now down deep into Holy Redeemer territory. You're watching high school football on Service Electric Channel 9 and in high definition on 509.
Attention to small business owners. Are you looking to make your social media pop and let customers know that you are the local expert in your service or products? Hi, I'm Scott Cannon from Video Innovations. I've been producing high-quality, effective social media videos since, well, they were invented. Social media advertising on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram is taking the place of phone and print ads because they tell more of your story, and once they're up, you can leave them there without paying any fees. Call me for a free consultation and I can show you how social media videos can attract customers looking for answers to common buying questions and what services will work with your specific business and budget. I can even manage your social media accounts on a yearly basis so you don't have to. Go to videoinnovations.biz and look around. Then call me at 570-719-9986 to schedule a free consultation. Again, that's videoinnovations.biz.
On to the fourth quarter we go. 41-0 is your score. Montgomery with the lead and the football. There was a penalty on that last play, so that's going to back the Red Raiders up a little bit back to the 40-yard line. Make it first down and 15. Line of scrimmage will be the 40. They'll need to get to the 25 for a first down. Chains are not fully stretched over on the far side of the field. Now they are stretching them out. Now they brought the chains. Now they started to bring the chains back to where the football is, and now they are again. Not sure if that's where they belong. I kind of feel like the chains belong up at the 35, and you need a 25. You need the 25 for a first down. So there they go. Now they're moving the chains down the 5 yards. There they go. Took them a minute, but they got all this under control. So scoreboard and indications on the field all agree now. First down and 15 yards to go from the 40-yard line for Montgomery. Toss play to the right-hand side. Stacked up quickly for a gain of just a yard that time. So to bring up second down and 14 now.
Tim Wolf on the carry for Montgomery. Second and 14 for the Red Raiders.
So we'll see who the Red Raiders leave on the field now. They've still got their starting quarterback out there, Persing. And Persing looks like he wants to throw on second down, and he does, and he's got a man open in the middle of the field, and he pulled that one off of his shoestrings, and he's going to be in for the touchdown. That was Mason Bryson. Bryson, it wasn't a great throw. He had to go way down and get it. How he kept that one from hitting the field turf, I don't know, but he did. And it's a 38-yard touchdown catch by Mason Bryson.
Pass complete to Mason Bryson for Montgomery touchdown.
Montgomery extends their lead to 47-0. Abe Childs on to try the extra point. He is nearly perfect. He has missed one so far tonight. And that one looked good. So 48-0 is your score. Montgomery adds to their lead. Still 10:56 to play in this one. And you are watching high school football on Service Electric Channel 9 and on Channel 509 in high def.
There are a lot of great lawyers across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. The question is, what sets O'Donnell Law Offices apart? And the answer is the folks in our office. We have the best investigators, we have the most talented staff. No one will match the energy and the resources that we put into a case for folks that have been injured. We will leave no stone unturned in assuring that our clients get proper and appropriate justice. Don't go it alone. Come to O'Donnell Law Offices. We can help you.
$10:56 left to play in this one. 48-0 is your score. Montgomery with the big lead. Here's the kick from Childs. This time you got a little bit of air underneath it instead of the low line drive kick. Fielded and run back up across the 30-yard line by Rodriguez. So Holy Redeemer will take over just across the 30-yard line, trailing 48-0. Royals just looking to get on the scoreboard now, avoid the shutout if they can. Ball spotted, a pretty good spot all the way up at the 34. So Dugan staying in at quarterback. Brady McDermott, the starting quarterback, knocked out of this game in the second quarter. Here is Dugan, quick throw to the near side, caught up around the 35, and then looking for some running room, and then ushered out of bounds was Zaberski. Zaberski picked up about 3 on that play, making second down and 7. Holy Redeemer would like to get a chance to put a little drive together and get on the scoreboard before going home for the night if they could. This might be an opportunity for it. There's a launch down the field, and that one is going to fall. Incomplete, or was that intercepted? Furman came out of the pile with the football, and it was intercepted. Furman has the INT.
Montgomery.
Ball was batted around. Furman went to the ground with the football. It was impossible to tell from up here if that ball had possibly hit the ground, if he had completed the necessary components of a catch. On-field officials right on top of him immediately signaled that that ball was down at the 36 in the possession of Montgomery. So Redeemer runs just 2 plays on offense and then throws the interception. And now it looks like Montgomery is going to take a timeout.
Timeout, Montgomery.
So Montgomery will take a timeout, leading 48-0 with 8:30 remaining on the clock. And we will be right back. You are watching high school football on Service Electric Channel 9 and in high def on 509.
Each year, loyal fans return to America's football fields to cheer on their favorite team. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. We're pleased to note that we also have a loyal following, customers who return year after year, because we never take customer loyalty for granted. We work hard every day to provide a comfortable hometown experience. Bonner Chevrolet in Kingston. At our store, you'll never feel like just another number. You'll feel like number one.
8:30 to play. 48-0 is your score. Montgomery has the football, and they have the lead. They have the football thanks to the interception by Furman, Trace Furman, the sophomore. Contested ball thrown downfield by Dugan. Furman with a really excellent effort to get that ball and come down with it. So we got a new quarterback in there now for Montgomery. That is Victor Ottman. And he hands the ball off to Cameron Waltz.
Cam Waltz on the carry. Good for Montgomery, first down. First and 10 Red Raiders.
Waltz with a first down up around midfield. Victor Ottman, a sophomore, not even listed as a quarterback in the roster, listed as a wide receiver, probably an emergency quarterback, but as a sophomore, maybe a quarterback of the future. And he gets some chances to get some snaps, and this ball is going to be Austin Luckenbill, and Luckenbill is going to be out of bounds, I think. There was a whistle before he made it to the end zone there. Luckenbill kept going, but it looks like they're going to mark him at about the 12.
Good for a Red Raider, first down.
So nice run by Austin Luckenbill.
First and 10 Montgomery.
But as he made his way down that left sideline, the official right on top of it went to the spot, blew a whistle, and had his hands in the air there to mark that spot. So here is Luckenbill again, running to his left, gang tackled this time, inside the 10-yard line at around the 7.
Austin Luckenbill.
Thomas Dugan, the quarterback slash linebacker.
Second and 4 for Montgomery.
Still in the game, playing both directions and on the tackle there. Ottman operating under center. Pitches this one again to Luckenbill, and Luckenbill is stopped inside the 5-yard line at the 2. So Montgomery with some new personnel on the field.
First and goal.
And not really doing a lot. They're not being, they're not airing it out. They're not being super creative. They're running the ball right at you. But they're having some success doing that. This one was, Luckenbill was the deep back, but he did not get the carry. It was to an up back, to one of the blocking backs. And he's going to be stopped at the 1.
Austin Luckenbill on the carry. Second and goal for Montgomery.
So that ball got down to about the 2-yard line. Kim Waltz into the game for Montgomery. Waltz will be in there as a blocking back along with Logan Joy. Luckenbill is the deep back in this formation. And this one goes to Lincoln Miller. And
Lincoln Miller on the carry.
He is not going to get there.
Third and goal for Montgomery.
Is it Miller or Waltz? So once again, Waltz and Joy are your blocking backs. Luckenbill behind them. This time it's Joy with the carry, and he's going to be in for the touchdown. Logan Joy, sophomore wide receiver, or running back, in for the 1-yard touchdown.
Logan Joy for the Montgomery touchdown.
So Montgomery breaks the 50 plateau at 54. And Abe Childs will get another opportunity to come on and try a point after. Working out of the hold of Ethan Tupper. Snap in the holder good, and that is a good point after attempt. And the score is 55-0 in favor of Montgomery. There is 4:09 remaining in regulation on this one. And you are watching high school football on Service Electric, Channel 9, and in high definition on Channel 509.
Catch all your favorite local high school football action live exclusively on Service Electric Channels 9 and 509 in HD. Watch as the Hanover Area Hawkeyes, Holy Redeemer Royals, Wilkes-Barre Area Wolfpack, and Wyoming Valley West Spartans battle it out on the gridiron. Nobody covers the Wyoming Valley Conference better than Service Electric. View the current full schedule at sectv.com/WB Sports. From your local communications leader, Service Electric.
Logan Joy, the sophomore, with the touchdown. Caps a 65-yard drive, 8 plays. Makes it 55-0 in favor of Montgomery. This ball returned up near the 40-yard line.
On a return for the Royals. First and 10, Holy Redeemer.
Number 23, Kyle Lee, the junior. Gets a chance to carry the football. It'll be just shy of the 40 at the 39. So with about 3.5 minutes to go, this is most likely the last time the Royals will have the football in their hands for the evening. Still do get in there at quarterback, and I think that part of that is just there aren't a lot of other great options. Throws that one along the near side. It's going to be complete to Gerhusky, and he is going to be brought down after a pickup up to about the 43, maybe the 44-yard line. Pardon me, that ball was incomplete. I thought Gerhusky had caught that. Looked like he caught it and fought for a couple of yards. In any event, it was incomplete. Clock keeps on ticking, though. Down to about 2.5 minutes to play in this one. Holy Redeemer is going to go to 0-8 on the season. They will next be in action next week, right here at Spartan Stadium, versus Columbia Montour Votac. Montgomery will move to 5-3, a couple of games over 500 on the season.
Will be Rodriguez on the carry.
They will be home next week versus South Williamsport.
3rd and 11 for the Royals.
Second down and 11 now from the 38-yard line. If you're interested in that sort of thing, Penn State with the overtime win over USC today, 33-30. USC missing on a field goal attempt to tie that game in OT. So Penn State goes to Southern California and escapes with a W over the Trojans. Under a minute and a half left in this one, it is 4th and 9. Redeemer will run one more play here. Dugan takes one more snap, drops back and looks. Dugan wants to throw here, and he's going to launch one down the right field side, and it's going to be picked off. Intercepted at about the 35-yard line. Ball was picked up by Luckenbill.
By Austin Luckenbill. 1st and 10, Montgomery.
Intended for Gerhusky, I believe. But the clock will continue to tick, and there is under 30 seconds left on the clock, and the play clock is still at 40, so they won't even need to run a kneel down play. And now they're going to stop the clock with 17 seconds to go. So the officiating crew waved the arms to stop the clock with 17 seconds, and that's going to force Montgomery to run exactly one play from offense, from victory formation, and kneel on the football. Well, they are going to hand the football off. So they did run a play there. Tyler Kuhn, senior, number 22, gets a carry. Got back to the line of scrimmage and was taken down, and that will be the last play of the game. So they saved one last play of the game for the run by Tyler Kuhn, and that's going to be it. 55-0 is your final score. Montgomery with the win. As we said, they moved to 5-3 on the season, and they will face South Williamsport next week. Holy Redeemer falls to 0-8. They will be at home next week versus Columbia Montourville Tech. One last time, your final score here tonight, 55-0. Montgomery with the big win over Holy Redeemer. My name is Rick Starr. Glad to be with you on a Saturday evening. You've been watching high school football here on Service Electric Channel 9
Video Innovations is your Northeast Pennsylvania ad agency and